Okay, so I have some news that is not the news I want to be delivering at all, but I'm going to tell you guys what it is because you need to know. We've been working really hard this week on stopping a power grab in North Carolina. Today was the vote. It is December 11th today, and we lost. The Republicans flipped the three lawmakers who looked like they might do the right thing, and they have overridden Governor Cooper's veto, and they have stolen a whole bunch of powers and responsibilities from Democrats. At the same time, they are also trying to take away the 700 and something vote victory of Allison Riggs, who won her Supreme Court race, and the Republican running against her is right now trying to have 60,000 votes thrown out so that he can win that seat, even though he lost. And all of this is just to say that there is a massive battle happening right now in North Carolina and all across the country between anti-democratic forces who are in it for greed and power and corruption and cronies and to abuse their power, and people who genuinely want to be public servants. It is not always Republican versus Democrat in those two columns, but usually it is, and right now it really is. What happened in North Carolina today is colossally disappointing. I am really sad and upset, and I'm sure the people who live in the state who work so hard on this are way more so. But what I want to urge you guys and beg of you guys is not to give up. We are going to go through a period now where we are going to hit setback after setback after setback. It sucks. It didn't have to be this way, right? So it's okay to feel grief when these things happen. We love our country. We love our states. We love democracy. We think people's voices should be heard. The voters just chose these lawmakers. And Republicans have decided to basically remove their choice, to remove the powers from these people who voters just chose. It sucks. But we got to be stronger than that. Because if we say, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to fight this fight. These people are horrible. Guess who wins? Guess who wins? The people who are abusing their power. I am not going to walk away from this fight. It is hard, it is time consuming, and it can be really frustrating. But I want to remind you before I go, think about Wisconsin. Think about where that state was about 8 to 10 years ago. Very much where North Carolina is right now. Gerrymandered beyond comprehension, Republicans doing power grabs everywhere, workers being suppressed, union rights being taken away, and Ben Wickler, who is now running to chair the DNC, and God, I hope he wins, got in there, took over the Democratic Party there, and formed a plan, worked with organizers on the ground, got volunteers together, and they have been executing that plan. And look what has happened because of partially your hard work and everybody's hard work and not quitting. They have a new balance on the Supreme Court, which got them new maps, which is getting them a new state legislature, and things are changing there. So yeah, I am so upset, and you should be too. And if you're in North Carolina, you should write those lawmakers and give them a piece of your mind. I'm not going to tell you what to say. You know what to say. But please don't quit before the miracle. Democracy is hard. Every generation is continuing the work that people before us who had to risk more than we ever will did, with good faith that we would continue it. So we're going to continue it. This is tough. We're tougher. And you know who else thinks so? Walter does. Okay, so let's all go lick our wounds and live to fight another day tomorrow.